I'm pretty sure that the player has scored a unit loss. That is a 5. Once again, that means they have nearest target to fire at. So, since the nearest target is one of those civilians up over there, and we're going to go ahead and use our new civilian rules. And remember, I am green, the AI is orange, and if the orange is greater than the green, then they fire. If the tie goes to defense. If it's even, then the defense gets to run away. If not, then nothing happens. So, wait, we need to do that again. For that target over there, I'm running with the AI is orange, so they do get to take a pot shot at the target, and so let's go ahead and roll 2d6 again. I'm green, and they miss, and it's even, so they get to run away to move them off the field. That is a rubber band. No, it's not. It is a pigeon, I think. At least that's what I'm calling it. Where did that come from? I have no idea. Let's just put that back where it belongs. And I think we can keep going here for just a little bit longer. Yep, so we are going to go ahead and spin again. Since nothing was able to happen. The scores on either side do not change. So, we've already done the AI shoot phase. We have 5 phases left. And let's see where we end up, and we get a reroll. I guess this wouldn't happen if I did the counter method, but I guess the results would be the same. And here we are at a player shoot phase, so hopefully we'll be able to get rid of some of these enemy units on the board. Do I even do the calculation or the roll? Because he's already at 10. But we do need to wait. We do need to check to see if the AI survived its movement phase, because that is when the wound counters come into play is during the movement phase, because you can probably trip and hurt yourself. Close combat, roll a d6. Otherwise, it's not. So, yeah, -1 per removed crew. +1 if no player minions in this enemy line of sight. Okay, so the player, we should aim model with this line of sight. The line is measured from minifig each side. I did not know about this button. Okay, there we go. I think a red counter is added to the minifig. Think for each red counter, the minifigs shoot and combat are reduced by 1. At the start of each phase that the minifig could act to make a save roll. If the save roll fails, the minifig is incapacitated, removed from the game, and returned as the red counters to its cup, which is the only way that those counters will be returned to the cup, because the end phase only returns phase cup, the phase chips to the phase count. So that means we have 2 wound counters on the hover mouse droid. Now, because even if I were to do any additional calculations, well, let's just go ahead and do it for and just to see if they actually survive another hit or not. So, at the end of each phase, if the save roll fails, reduce the shoot in combat by 1 for each red phase. Okay. So, if I think I am doing this correctly, it is the player shoot phase. All right. I already know that the offending minifig has a 10 already. No, it does not. It has a 5 already. So let's go ahead and see if it gets any extra. That's a 6, so that's 11 now. How was I doing this? I was using some sort of versus thing. And we have our final calculation at 11. 11, and the hover mouse has a, let's see, plus 1, plus 2 is 3, plus armor is 4. That's another hit, so they need to have 2 wound counters now. And that affects their ability to keep fighting, right? So at any time that they would be able to act, they have to make a save roll, and if they have any wound counters on them, the number of wound counters is reduced from the save roll. And so, if the save roll fails, then they have to be removed from the game. Okay, so that's that turn, and he now has 2 wounds on him, and so we have 4 phases left. Let's see if the AI is going to fire back this phase. Well, I did call it a firefight. Okay, so since those are the only 2 that can fire, we first need to make a incapacitation check, which is at the start of each phase that the minifig could act, make a save roll. The save roll is a d6 minus the wound counters. So, unless of course they get a 6. Okay, so let's see if they get to keep fighting for another day. That is 4 minus 2 is 2. So let's see. Okay, so as I recall, if they have rolled a save, 4 minus 2 wounds is 2. They have a save against their save stat, which is 4. The save roll is lower, so unfortunately, I do believe that's the end of that unit. So I'm pretty sure that the player has scored a unit loss against the enemy AI, and that's a bit of a victory for the player this session. And that enemy unit is removed from the game. So that's 1 down, and we have 5 to go. And I guess we can try and finish out this phase, because a firefight phase happened, and that's what we came up with. Okay, with a minor player victory here. And they were removed because of their wounds, and the player didn't even get to fire. Alright, so there are still there are no other opportunities for the player to fire, but there are opportunities for the enemy AI to be able to fire. So let's go ahead and check to see. Let's just go ahead and finish out this roll, or this run. Let's see what phase is next. There's only a couple phases left, really. That already happened, so we just need to keep spinning and re-rolling. AI shoot, player shoot, and firefight. We are looking at to see if we get firefight, AI shoot, player shoot, firefight. We are checking to see if the player can move, the AI can move, or we get to start another turn. So we're looking for AI or player movement or an end phase. And let's see what it's going to be, and it is going to be an end phase, which I guess that's appropriate, because I think we made a bit of progress here, at least on the player's side. We were able to remove one enemy unit from the game, and we were able to reduce the amount of harm that the enemy can do to the player by removing a civilian from the game. Overall, I still kind of like this in the way that I'm doing the rules, and I'm not entirely certain whether or not I'm still correct. But so far, I think we are. So I guess that's all time we'll be able to have for today. So I'll go ahead and click all those buttons, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time.